Hello and welcome. My name is Adam Gilchrist, and back again with me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Alison. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
Could have gone either way on that call, but I reckon bowling first is the sensible call. Put the batters under early pressure and hopefully get the breakthrough.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd here today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game, and there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. They're nicely settled in the commentary box and looking forward to this match getting underway. The first ball about to be bowled. No, terrible shot.
Yep.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Can't get that outside the ring field. Crack. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for six.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 11 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Needs to be on target. That one's gone. Oh, great run out.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming in the bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though.
For the Hyderabad Sunrisers.
Oh! Misses everything.
Yep.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Yep. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four. How will the bowler respond?
Yep. Nine runs added there. The Sunrisers are 20 for 1.
They're setting themselves for a big power play.
Ahmed from the south end. Doesn't beat the infield. Finds the fielder with that shot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Yep.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Yep.
That was a really solid shot. Read the length early, got onto the front foot, and it raced away for four. Too wide, too much room, came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot just raced away.
Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Was quick onto that in the infield. There's a chance if it hits. Nearly gets the edge. Overton with a great delivery there.
no!
Couldn't get it through the field.
Waiting.
Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. That's the over. The Sunrisers are 37 for 2.
But it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
Yep. No.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Oh, fantastic catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
Rady watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Wow, that's missed a lot. That's the completion of the over. The bowling was of the highest order there, and the score remains.
That is a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the boundary fielder had no chance.
Dhoni, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Great shot, through the gap.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
Very happy with that last shot. 9 runs added in that over. The Sunrisers are 46 for 3.
3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle.
Finds the edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Square cut, finds point, no run. Huge edge. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Cuts that off well in the infield. Four runs added in that over. The Sunrisers are 50 for 3. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Straight to the fielder.
Come on.
They've gone up here. Well balanced and a flick of the wrist. Finally got some work to do to cut that off.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. Ellis shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. No, terrible shot. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers, 67 for 3. Jadeja, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Smacks that away through the gap. Jadeja, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
For the Hyderabad Sunrisers.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Good fielding out in the boundary. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. End of the over. 3 off it. The Sunrisers, 70 for 4. Ellis from the south end.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Huge edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Doesn't beat the infield. Ellis has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Perfectly timed. And caught. That's just superb. Tried to go over, but it's gone straight to backward point.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. It's a very frustrated person heading back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Goes over the top with that shot. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Went downtown and did it very well.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Nine runs added there. The Sunrisers are 86 for 5. Ashwin back on now. Beats the field with a great shot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Couldn't get it through the field. 3 runs added in that over. The Sunrisers are 89 for 5.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Jadeja from the north end. Assertive punch down the ground. Fielders are in pursuit. There should be at least a few runs here. Caught, gone. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and have taken a good catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Edged, what a ball. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Got that away nicely. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace. Finds the edge. Just got to follow up. That last delivery found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Catch it! Yeah.
Misses everything. Ashwin has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. Was quick onto that in the infield. timed that perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. That's a confident appeal.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end.
He's got their tail up.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. Good pick up, big chance. Sharmi ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Catch it.
And gone. The fielder at long off. Had to run around the boundary, but they've taken a fine catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Perfectly timed.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Out. Fine leggers up, and it's an easy catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Dubé, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. That's gone. A nice simple catch. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score. It'll be tough to overhaul. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find something to make up for the rest of the batting team's failures.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Perfectly timed.
End of the over. The batting team are now 4 for none.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Going with spin now.
The captain is going with the spinner.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. The Sunrisers has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Got that away nicely.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Ravindra waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary. Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely. How will the bowler respond?
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
The power play probably holds the key to winning this game, and they're off to a good start.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. How will he reply?
Straight to the fielder.
End of the third, another good over here in the power play. A good mix of running, timing and power sees them ahead of the required run rate early on.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Gone. Caught. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
onto that early. That could be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Zampa from the north end. Cummins, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Thick edge, no! That's racing away.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Drilled that one away. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Couldn't get it through the field. Huge edge. The bowl and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes.
The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle.
Sharma coming into the attack. From the north end. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Crack. Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high, and long for 6.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going, and they're hitting 6s.
Oh, that was net. There's an element of insanity the way that sounded. 2 biggies in a row.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right, and launched it. One for the textbook.
Oh, nice catch. Great reactions. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. But have to head back to the pavilion.
Doesn't beat the infield.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit. But the batters have kept up the intent they had early on. And this run chase looks secure.
Zampa, the spinner, coming into the attack. Nice shot. Hit straight to gully. Edged it. The Sunrisers with a massive shout. The Sunrisers having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review, though.
Well, no need to look any further on that one. It's taken the bat before pad.
Tripathi looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a confident appeal. Chaha from the south end. No. Terrible shot. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Oh my, that's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there was no point chasing that.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield.
The batting team are now on 79 for 3.
Right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end.
The Hyderabad Sunrisers.
Square drive lofted over cover for a maximum. What a shot that was. Open the face on impact, combined with a really clean strike.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Now then, what's this? They've gone up. You didn't hear or see anything. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Right out of the textbook. Off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. The Sunrisers managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Finds the fielder with that shot. Charming. Straight through. The batter was late on that one.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. All the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Great shot. Pulled straight to backward square leg though. Great commitment.
End of the 13th over. The batting team are now 97 for 4.
Head from the south end. Cummins coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. That's a confident appeal. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Brilliant diving stop. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Power and precision in that shot. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be four.
A lovely shot off the back foot. No joy with the short ball and going for four.
An effort ball and called for the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for that wicket. Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 113 for 4.
They need one to win. They dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this end. From the moment